The data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. That's unfortunate, because I think the crew's gonna eat it. The Mantis B is an interesting ship. It starts without weapons. It starts with 2 drones, a boarding drone and a defense drone. So with the defense drone, we can defend ourselves against missiles in the first sector. With the boarding drone, we can potentially kill unmanned scouts, although it's not guaranteed. It starts with 2 shields. I think it might be the only ship in the game to start with level 2 shields. And of course, it starts with a crew teleporter. So the way that we lose with the Mantis B is by like trying to use that crew teleporter to kill other ships, which is how we kill them. We can't kill them any other way, really. And lose our crew early. We want to flip to a clone bay off from the med bay pretty early on so that the risk of that goes down considerably. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, Lord Ranter. Drozor, hello. Gesticulate. It's good to see you all today. Okay, so I've had wins with the Mantis B, and I've had like first jump losses with the Mantis B. I guess we don't have a choice. We're going here. Let's see what happens. Hey, Fat Fugazi. I've been wondering what you're up to. No internet. That makes sense. Hope you're doing well. We're doing quite well here. This is a pretty bad first jump. We have a solar flare, so we're going to take some damage no matter what. We can't board, obviously, and we don't have a missile launcher on the enemy ship, so the defense drone doesn't do anything. This is just like, do we get lucky with the boarding drone or not? Also, where do they hack our sensors? That's sort of irritating. Okay, we did get lucky with the boarding drone. Cool. So I'm going to let that boarding drone kill the enemy ship. And we're just going to have to survive the solar flares with our sensors down occasionally. We'll take a little bit of damage, but the solar flares are going to hit the enemy ship as well as ours. So, oh fuck, that's irritating. Our doors are on fire. As long as it doesn't hit the oxygen, I guess? Wow, that's actually really bad. That's incredibly bad. Oh fuck, I screwed up. Okay, so how repairing works is you have to fill the bar completely, and if you're not repairing with anyone for a while, the bar goes back to 0. So what we have to do is like trade places in the med bay here. Can I repair it at all? We're almost done. Yeah, we can. Okay. Good. Almost done with the fight. It's been a little bit of a struggle so far. Jingle jump. We need a jingle command with an optional parameter that replaces jingle. Oh, a shot I see. I see what you're saying. But not standing jump. Do you need me to record every word in the English language so that will work? I guess that's... Oh, that's hacked as well. Alright, so that's going to be on fire, and our sensors are burned down. I'm going to turn off oxygen so that that fire will burn itself out. I'm doing a lot better now. It was like living in a cave. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me. Engines are on fire. Engines are only tier 1. Whoa, where's the oxygen on this ship? It seems to all be gone. Sensors are still on fire, though. So is that entire corridor, apparently. Alright, we really do want that to burn itself out. $17 scrap for all that work. Just hang out here for a second. Piloting is down, so I guess that's on fire. Let's turn that oxygen back on. Get the piloting up. And I would sort of like to leave before they like kill our oxygen and we die somehow. This time it's our sensors again. Okay. Gonna try to get the crew teleporter back online before we go. This feels like it was more work than the flagship fight of our last win. This is like... This has really been something. Okay, there's a market. We do have mantis pheromones on the ship, so we can sell stuff at the market. We could sell the boarding drone if the market was good enough. Don't really want to go to Nebulae because of the preponderance of AI manned ships. Maybe we will. Maybe we will anyway. Let me catch up on chat. Hey, Axax, how you doing today? Axax with the multiple comments today. Thank you, Axax. Always great to have you here. His trolls are the only one having stream sound losses. I don't see any evidence of that on my end. That's as much as I can tell you. Nebula, yeah. It will work for ice cream. How you doing? You wonder how these societies select their crews seems more like punishment than anything. No, come on. Being on my ship? Ooh, I forgot there was about to be a solar flare. Alright, let's get out of here. So we don't have sensors. They want a mercenary ship to aid them. We're going to go find out about a lost shipment of goods. Alright, let's get our sensors back online and... we took a little bit of hull damage, but won a fight. And we're none the worse for wear. It was a very awkward first jump, but it ended up being okay. I wonder what we do if the boarding drone doesn't hit their weapons. Because there's no way to change where it is. I don't know. Fortunately, it did. Another market. Well, we're not getting both of these. Just waiting on oxygen. Hey, Isamu, Isamu, and Marks. How you doing? I'm gonna grab one level of engines. So we can get away from bad jumps a little bit faster and head into the nebula. Because the nebula can have bad jumps in it, for sure. An automated rebel scout, for example. The burst laser 2. See where this goes. Nice. That didn't really work. We're gonna take some damage here. Our FTL is charging right now. We just need them not to hit our drones, ideally. We have 15% evasion, shields again, sort of gross. Oxygen's turned off right now. Ooh, they had a buffer point. It'd be really bad for them to hit our oxygen. we get there yet, Mr. Boarding Drone? Yes. Oh, they have a bomb to turn on now. Okay. Just got our evasion up against that. Wait. Okay, good. Okay. That should be a one fight. Just have to repair the parts of the ship that have holes in them now. We're unlikely to get much out of the fight other than what it costs to repair the damage we just took. Thanks to my Reddit posts and YouTube vids, you're actually doing okay in your Legend Iron Man run with War of the Chosen. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I learn by looking at what other people do and either like stealing it directly from them or trying to understand why they do it, and then like learning how I can do something for the same reasons that works for me. So it makes me really happy when other people are learning from my content. If Pygmalion Jones subs, does he get to be the next Zoltan? Yeah, sure. I'm a sellout. I'll do whatever. I could just not make bad jumps to begin with. Maybe. Where's my wizard hat? It's just barely off screen today, apparently. There it is. Fat Fugazi! 4 months in a row! Kokomo show to you as well. Thanks so much for your continued support, Fugazi. It means a lot. I'm glad that you're part of the community. Glad to have you back. Man, 3 weeks without broadband. Don't know if I could do it. I hope I could be strong enough to persevere. So far, these jumps have been very engaging and high octane, I would say. A solid Sector 1 so far with the Mantis B. Had to go 2 days without Wi-Fi. Oh, God. I believe there's a bot command that links to an explanation of the Ogbomosho meme, but I don't remember what the command is. Is that a robot? No, that's probably not it. Ogbomosho is a city in Nigeria, right? Yeah. Nigerian terror. Yeah. I think Nigeria. Which is in the XCOM 1 cities list. I'm not sure if it's in XCOM 2. I've never seen it in XCOM 2. We had an XCOM 1 campaign where the aliens were just going straight after Nigeria non-stop, and we had several missions, terror missions and stuff in Ogbomosho. And I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I looked it up online and just found the way that the pronunciation guides told me to pronounce it online to be the most hilarious things in the world. Because just like, there's no like proper English speaking person explaining how to pronounce Ogbomosho. It's like a robot thing, which says it in a robot voice. In like no way at all that's helpful in any way. So, Ogbomosho became a meme from that. I'm gonna not take the, well, should we take it? Should probably take this, huh? I don't have piloting. I could upgrade my piloting. It wouldn't even be that bad. There are no other nebulas in Sector 1 though. It's a free jump more or less. Like the exit beacon's still going to be 10 jumps away after this. It costs fuel, but that's okay. Let's do it. I'm sorry to hear it, Trollsart. The name means place where this guy got beheaded. Yeah, that's the other half of the Ogbomosho. Hacked our piloting. They have an irrelevant ion and a missile launcher. So the way we're going to play this is we're going to just leave the defense drone there until they run out of missiles. And then once they do, we're going to deploy a boarding drone. And the boarding drone's going to slap them to death. It's going to be a really engaging fight, this one as well. We've had some good ones so far. Some really high-octane play, I would say. I feel like I'm really... I mean, I'm starting to sweat a little, honestly. Really starting to, you know, get going here. I'm actually going to stop the defense drone there because I want it on this side of the ship. God damn it, defense drone. Well, that's okay. You tried your best. I wanted to protect my drone room because the drone room getting hit's the only way that things can go really wrong. See ya, Drelzar. Hope the internet improves. The boarding drones going piloting, that would indeed be unfortunate. Because they can't repair breached rooms, and the boarding drone's going to breach whatever room it hits. So if it goes piloting, we can't actually kill the ship. Okay. Whoa, there's a hole in that. Repairing breaches is not the same. Well, it sort of is. Breaches have lots of, like, little progressions. You don't have to have somebody repairing the breach the entire way, or you make no progress on it, though. So we can just hop in and out. Good fight. So can they never repair that room, or do they just repair it horrendously slowly? Also, is it possible for me to, like, somehow get rid of my boarding drone? Like, if I dropped shields and let the ion hit my... No. Is there a way? Never gets repaired unless it has slug repair gel. Well, that's too bad. We could train engines on RoboJumper. Get evasion going. Let's do that. We're in a win streak right now. We have a cheat engine that can speed the game up. Cheater confirmed. Shoom. I don't believe we train piloting at all because it's hacked. But this engine's evasion skill will go up pretty quickly. What happens when you deactivate and reactivate it? Very little. It puts its head down and then it puts its head back up again. You can make it do a little dance in time with the... Got a little bit of groove going there. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Win streak invalid. We could have spent 10 times as long on this. Or we could have not done it. Or Subset Games, is that the name of the studio? They could have like made it so this wasn't a thing. Maybe. Maybe. What would Dolphin Chemist say if he could see me now? Dolphin Chemist does this too. He doesn't speed the game up though, he goes and plays Minesweeper. I don't want to play Minesweeper. My only focus right now is faster than light. This one was a long enough training that we maybe could have, like, I don't know, booted up Darkest Dungeon or something. I'm thinking that I'll start a Darkest Dungeon campaign on Thursday. There's a new hero coming out, the Shield Breaker. I don't know if I'll put all of my streaming time into that, but perhaps a little. Beagle level cheese. Beagle would totally do this. And he'd create a narrative while he did. Alright, and now we leave. Good fight. I'm not going to train full engines on my other Mantis, even though I could. I'm gonna limit myself. Bomber crew looks pretty neat. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna reject this offer. These guys cannot hit us, so... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's talk about Bomber Crew. Bomber Crew for a little bit. Bomber Crew looks like a cool game. I can't get into the user interface of it, and I've heard mediocre things about the campaign progression. I really love that FTL is like only a 2 to 3 hour long game, and then you like win or lose. And I'm tentative about getting into Bomber Crew, especially with Darkest Dungeon having new content released, and loving FTL as much as I am right now. Plus I'm spending 2 evenings a week on Dungeons and Dragons, of course. That XP is going away the second I get a clone bay. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Darkest Dungeon has a free update. I think it's like $4. It's like a fairly low number of dollars. It seems like a good marketing strategy. Generate some more interest in the game. Get a little bit of money from people buying the extra content, but probably they make even more from people who have never seen the game before buying the entire game, I imagine. Got to week 82. And then lost. Yeah, didn't I lose on like week 98 or something in mine? It was pretty rough. Alright, we get to board them. This is the best day of my life. We got a human crew. And wow, everything's in slow motion. A rock crew. So rocks and mantids are typically fairly well matched, but given that we have 2 mantis attacking that rock now, because I dropped where a crew member was going to be to start. Ends up being an easy win. 22 scrap, nice. How's Filthy offline if there is new Darkest Dungeon content? It isn't out until Thursday. Also, I'm not sure that he knows what the world is like outside of Battle Brothers right now. I think his entire life is just a feverish Battle Brothers dream at the moment. Repair arm, Zoltan shield bypass, automated reloader, hacking mind control. I might buy the Zoltan shield bypass here. Still can't kill unmanned drones, but that solves the Zoltan shield issue for us, and we never have to solve it again, basically. Does the ship have a 4-man teleporter? It does. Yeah. I think we just buy Zoltan shield pass. Shield pass. Buy Zoltan shield pass in the first store of the game here. I'm gonna over repair. And cool. Let's carry on. I could have bought another crew, I guess. Maybe that would have been better. Don't know. You have Crimson Cord and didn't even play it. You hate it so much when you lose a hero. It's a pretty brutal game. Pretty brutal game. We'll risk 5 hull damage. And we have an asteroid fight. We probably can't take damage from the enemy ship. I could deploy the defense drone to make that even more unlikely. Because the defense drone will shoot down asteroids. That's okay, though. We're just going to get shot at for a second. They would have had to line up the asteroid and the laser hit at the same time there for us to take damage in this fight. Because they have to hit with the laser and the asteroid and get the beam off. And the beam isn't going to line up with the laser very often at all. They're offset by like 2 seconds. Oh, I never turned the volume back up again. I wondered why. There you go. It's back. Would I rather have a mantis or a rock as a crew member? I think right now I prefer a rock. I think they complement each other. If you have like 3 mantis already, it would be nice to get a rock. If you have 3 rocks already, it would be nice to get a mantis. Yeah, cookie power. We just got fuel, so the distress beacon gets a little bit more inviting. Decent amount of the time, these guys want fuel from me. Oh man. They did want fuel, but they weren't willing to give me anything valuable at all. This fight again. Gonna deploy the drone. And ooh, there's a mantis. And the mantis is ahead in this fight. Ooh, our shields just went down. That's interesting. It's ahead by like 1 attack. Ooh, he got an extra attack off when I was coming back in from shields. Holy shit. Okay, so Callias I think has 1 hit point right now. Now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles you searched, eventually you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. So we have an NG to board with as well. Yep, Callias legitimately has 1 hit point. Well, I mean, the only point of life that matters is the last one. I wonder what FTL would be like if the AI could time attacks correctly. I don't know. Scarier? We're probably going to board with all 3 pretty regularly still. Cannot quite get this quest. I actually did lose a jump because I have to be here in 3, not 4. So then Nebula jump I did forever ago did cost us. I guess that's fine. 2, 3 or something. Go here. Man, this would be a really bad encounter if we didn't have the ace up our sleeve. No double rewards, too bad. We actually already have everything we need to win this without ever having a weapon. Ship can't hit us and has a weak crew. This would be a good time to train the NG up on evasion. Can't bring myself to do that anymore. I give up. I'm gonna pull the NG so that I don't accidentally put combat experience on him, because I want the Mantids to be leveling on combat right now. Suddenly we have 72 scrap. Yeah, I just feel like we're in complete command of the run all of a sudden. It's really nice. 72 scrap is enough for, like, piloting plus... We'll wait and see what the next sector is, and then go from there. I've never successfully finished that quest. Darth Insidious. So I don't actually know. Somebody else in chat might be able to help. Again, these guys can't hurt us. Hey! It's Genitalia Buttocks! Subbing for 4 months in a row. Thanks very much for your continued support. Much appreciated. Agbomo show to you as well. Oh, I have to update my sub goal. I forgot that I had sold out. $95 scrap rolling up to the exit beacon. We bought Zoltan shield bypass as well. This has been an incredible Sector 1, I would say. I want to improve my reactor, drone parts. I wish I could see what the next sector was. I think I'll agree. We're not using a ton of drone parts right now. Like, we do have drones, obviously, but... NG controlled or Zoltan controlled, either is fine. Zoltan controlled would usually be a no-go, but in this case, we've got the Zoltan shield bypass. I think NG controlled is going to be typically easier. Zoltan space has mantids in it for some reason, quite often. And it has some nasty border events as well. That said, I don't think there's anything obvious that we should be buying for NG space. There are 3 stores here. We can, like, look for Sector 2 cloaking, probably. Hey, Khalil, how you doing? We need an escort to a nearby system. I'm on my way. I do want to hit, there are going to be 2 to 3 stores here. I'd like to hit both of them. So I'm going to try to find everything. 2 Mantis. These guys have a med bay. Okay. So this is the first time that things have been really dangerous. The deal with killing a med bay here against 3 guys is, like, we can't. So what we have to do is, I think, wait until the small bomb runs out of missiles. Yeah. Because if we board while this is attacking us, it can, like, hit our crew teleporter a really nasty time, hit our med bay, and we may be stuck. We're going to be able to kill their 3 crew even through the med bay, but it's going to take a little bit of finagling. So we don't want to have to deal with potentially taking damage from that while it's happening. I'm going to train piloting on the NG, and we'll just sort of chill for a bit. Utterly and completely exhausted. He should be asleep. As you started your day at 5:30 and now it's midnight. That sounds like a long day. Did you get a lot done? Is it a good exhaustion? See, even when the small bomb hits our shields, now that we have an NG, we can keep our shields up and then repair them fast enough to be fine. Unless it like doubles on our shields or something. That time it didn't even set fire. However, if we were boarding right now and having to fight a medbay while they were small bombing our shields or our medbay or something like that, that could get really nasty. So I think this is a sensible way to be playing it. Bit of work to start off with, and then some good old fun with the Indian PUBG. Nice. Ah, they got through our shields. Felt like those fires took longer to put out for some reason than the other ones have been. You can tell that the AI understands, at least a little bit, how to prioritize the more important systems, huh? Sometimes it's not so great, but in general it does a pretty good job of it. Okay, they're out of missiles, so now we have to work out how we're boarding and killing them. Thing number one, I think, is we board with double mantis, and we're going to be able to kill one of them this way. Because they're going to try to get everybody to the med bay, and there won't be enough space. So the NG looks like he's dead. Ooh, maybe a Zoltan's dead? Can we not kill one of them this way? We probably have to stand in shield, so it's a longer walk. No, we got one Zoltan. Alright, nice. Let's heal up the team. The next thing to do is going to be to hack away at the med bay while we're keeping them busy doing other stuff. So our mantids are pretty quick. And all we have to do is like put them here, and then we run over here. We run over here. And they won't prioritize defending their medbay very highly. So we just drop an NG on it, and the NG gets to work. We actually don't want to be dealing a ton of damage to these guys right now, because we don't want to trigger their behavior where they go to their medbay. We accidentally did. It's fine, just let him heal up, I guess. Fuck. We hurt the NG too much. Ah! Maybe we can kite this Sultan and kill it. I'm gonna reset this. Okay, come on. Why don't I just dump the boarding drone into the medbay to insta-breach it? I don't want to spend a drone part to do it. Also, I can't target the boarding drone. It just goes to a random place. Good night, Khalil. Have a good one. Sleep well. So maybe if we're like a little bit more It's weird, the NG keeps trying to go to the med bay. Why does he get so far away from the Zoltan? Alright, we did it. I wonder if the Zoltan's being told to go to NG. I really don't understand why the NG was getting so far away from the Zoltan there. Another lengthy but rewarding fight. Can we have a Benny Hill song while we're doing this? I think we would like bankrupt ourselves paying for the rights to that song if we played it every time it were appropriate during this run. I assume that it's fairly expensive and it's probably going to be appropriate about 50% of the time. Okay, we have a Rebel automated scout. I see a missile launcher. I do not see anything else. So I'm going to risk the automated unmanned thingamajig fight. Yeah, it only has a missile launcher and a drone. So we just have to not board in engines again. Just find out where we're boarding right now. Nice. I just remembered I have hotkeys for my drones now. Alright, so now I can do the drones without even using the mouse. Perfect. New idea, the boring drone! I think we already have one of those. Whoops. Okay, their missile launcher is all out of missiles. So now we're just watching our boarding drone slap this ship to death for a while. I do want to get done with this run in a little under 2 hours, so I'm gonna speed this up. There's really, there's no input from me anymore. So now we're just watching it at 10 times speed. It's still gonna take like a minute. Huh. Why not get Teleporter 2 so I can kill these without drones? Because I can kill them with drones, yeah? Why solve a problem that I don't have? 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 18 scrap, and I guess we didn't get a system map. That's okay though. We have a market. Good night, Lord Ranter. Sleep well. Clone Bay, Burst Laser 1, crew. I think a Clone Bay. A Clone Bay and maybe a crew. Hey, Sir Skidmore! It is a good Tuesday so far. I'm feeling good about this run. What about a Clone Bay and mind control? It's our final system, I guess, is the problem with mind control here. We really want cloaking. Alright, so we'll grab our Clone Bay. We'll replace the Med Bay. That's alright. I am gonna grab one more crew so we can board with 4. Or board with 3 and leave somebody on piloting so we're not getting slapped as hard. I'm actually gonna go with a human crew because we already have an NG, so we're already getting the NG blue options, and a human costs 5 scrap less because a human isn't as good. Sorry, humans. Any humans in chat right now? I apologize for what I have just said. I'm gonna over repair the hull. And we're gonna man like sensors and doors, I guess. Or do we just want to be ready to jump? Let's just be ready to jump. This might let us take like 1 less round of burst laser 2 fire or something if we're in that sort of situation. I'll check out the quest, then distress. Gets offended in human. I don't speak human. I don't even understand what you're saying. Boarding robot ships with crew and high-level teleporter, but no clone bay is prone to accidents. Yeah, that's also true. Alright, these guys do have a missile launcher. I might just Zerg this. There are 2 things we can do. We can deploy the defense 1 drone. It spends a drone power, but we basically get to control the fight and take no damage. Or we can Zerg it, not deploy the defense drone, take a little bit of hull damage from the missile launcher, probably. I think the defense drone's gotta be the way to go here. Oh my god. They're after us. Okay, well they have 1 less crew. That was okay. Zoltan NG. We can do this while the defense drone is defending us. This will be pretty easy. Just the same thing that we did last time. Okay, 22 scrap of fuel, 2 missiles, no double rewards or anything. We do have to, unfortunately, having spent all that time leveling our mantids, we do have to start killing them to heal them, which does remove their experience. It's just too bad. Slugs are objectively the best. Thank you, RoboJumper, for your input. RoboJumper is currently a mantis. It's probably pretty weird for your mantis friends to hear you say that. We have another 6 jumps. And we have another store to find somewhere. I'll buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. It's something that we might have needed. I don't know. It's likely that we just throw that away because biokills do tend to give you quite a lot of fuel. But maybe it'll come in handy. The store might be in an inaccessible jump. Pike beam laser. Big ship. For you. Cloaking, medbay. Probably like 4 crew. These weapons won't line up in a way that ever deals us damage, right? Yeah. So we can never take damage. We just have to work out how we're doing this. Oh, they only have 3 crew. Alright, we're just gonna Zerg their like engines or something? I don't know. Okay, I actually don't know. How do we do this? Not sure. We don't have a med bay anymore, so we're losing experience whenever somebody dies. Could we like line the hallway with Mantis maybe? No, because I want to defend their oxygen. Oh, almost. I think we have to like get lucky. Do we need the boarding drone? I don't know how this works. Let's regroup. Just remembered you have hours upon hours of the adventures of Stevie G to catch up on. Enjoy. Have to use the boarding drone and hope it lands on medbay. But prioritize defending weapons after shields, so maybe stick 2 in cloaking. What if we did this? What if we go 2 on weapons, 1 on shields, human there. Does that work? Except we're dealing too much damage, but other than that... We could just kill their ship. Like, we can destroy the rooms. Here's another option. We could just zerg their medbay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, also their oxygen. Yeah, their oxygen is dead. That works too. Just keep the oxygen turned off forever and they die. Okay. It's been a little while since I last did a Mantis B run. So there's a little bit of like remembering what we do, but we got there. Get double rewards, and the oxygen just ran out on their ship, so everybody's now dead, including us. Nice. Maybe able to burst through the medbay heal if it's 2 or 3v1. Yep. Yeah, I think the easy way to do that was to just kill their oxygen and hang out for a while. That's what I should have just done from the start, probably. Get your rag on! I miss old Nick. Yeah, the last store is here. So we could dive for it. I think just grabbing shields 3 is fine. We'll accept the offer of surrender, and let's just do it now. That's making quite a few ships which used to be able to deal damage to me not be able to deal damage to me anymore. Like this one, for example. Well, it still can, but it has a lot more difficulty. Lombard, welcome. Is that the name of the boss in Office Space? There's a blast from the past. All right, Angie's gonna be piloting, and we're just gonna expect to Zerg now, I think. This crew's scary. We're gonna run into a lot of ships which are like trying to kill us with weapons, and we just kill them first through a med bay or a clone bay or something. We will fend for ourselves, attack and escape, get ourselves a rebel fight. Here's an example. I'm gonna deploy this defense drone against their rocket launcher. Level 2 clone bay. Okay. That was an incredible Sector 2. Very pleased. Not enough scrap to really justify diving for the market, I don't think. Four-man teleporter, yes indeed. We need an old Steve emote. Nobody misses old Steve though. Steve has just gotten better non-stop. Yeah, every day. Every day he's better. Yeah, booty. Looking forward to more Inspector Javier hijinks later. Inspector Javier. Yes, I am as well. I think about Inspector Javier regularly. Would it be spoilers to tell you what happened to Stevie G? Jamble's like very intentionally not told anybody. So deferring to her on that one. We go Zoltan controlled sector, I guess. We have Zoltan shield bypass already. This gets us right in the middle of lots of pretty green sectors. Check out a distress peak. I'll take another crew. Yeah, Charlie? The ship's getting silly. Aren't I like 49? Oh yeah. Dog years or something. Wait, no, I'm a dog who's aged 49, so in human years I'm 900. That's how it works. Jamble's D&D session is tonight, Lofi's, yeah. First laser 2 and some sort of bomb thing. Wish I knew exactly how many guys they had. It's a lot of Mantis. Okay, one dead. And we've got their weapons offline. Zerg through their medbay. Alright! I like that I use Zerg as a verb. People understand what that means, right? I'm sure you do. It's just, it's such a natural way to describe what I'm doing. Ooh. That would have been bad. Alright, glad I didn't go to the bathroom before I realized that was unpowered. Pick up hacking in the hack med bay. I think we want cloaking, though. We only get one more system on this ship. We already start with 7 systems at the start of the game. So cloaking is a little bit more useful for the flagship, I believe. Yeah, Findle. How you doing? Findle's being body bagged. Findle spends about half of his time here in a body bag, I think. Is there a reason to go to the wizard market? I don't know. I can't afford cloaking yet, and it's like the only thing I would buy. Yeah, I don't know. These guys probably can't hurt us. Depends on their drone. Can't hurt us. And they don't have an anti-personnel drone either. Cool. Nice fight. What's the experience going here? I'm gonna trade these guys. Rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. What is that a quote from? Oh, it's Mark Twain. I had no idea. We're very proud of Mark Twain here in America. It's good to have at least one intelligent, quippy person in your national history. Shut up the distress beacon, then the market. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get at the market that's really going to be exciting. We will send our crew... This is high scrap, yeah? Plus crew. We want high scrap, I think. I think that was high scrap. Heavy laser 1. Oh, drones. We could get better drones, I guess. We could get a rock crew. Yeah, I really don't know what we're, like, doing. We just won already, I think. Just chilling for a really long time. By cloaking. Get another defense 1 drone. Nah. Maybe. I guess. I think we're just gonna look for a little bit more scrap and try to buy cloaking. Nice Zoltan shields. Not! The joke was on them the entire time. That guy died before he could even get out. Okay. It was sort of nice that we boarded on their doors there. We're in danger. Are we actually in danger? No, not even slightly. Let's get these guys to full health. Kusi and Lombard. Rock pilot. I think that we'll get so many crew in this game that we're like having to dismiss crew members. You just get a lot of crew from bio kills. And we're going to be bio killing a lot. So I'm not gonna spend money on more crew right now. I might show up in the final sector with like 1500 scrap. It's a possibility. Why am I not playing King of Dragon Pass yet? Because all I do is play Faster Than Light all day, every day. I'm a very predictable person right now. Shields 4. Okay, that was the last store in the sector probably. So still no cloaking, unfortunately. We're going to eventually run into ships that can deal damage to us. What is my favorite cereal? That's a really good question. Thanks for the follow, RoboJumper. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. That's a really good question. The best cereal that I've ever had in terms of like my enjoyment of the cereal was granola. And it was like homemade granola. But that's sort of a lame answer. I don't know if I can give a non-lame answer. Believe beam. Okay. Fortunately, they're going to be dead before they get to shooter, right? It's like still going to be on cooldown when they die. Is it even powering? Okay, close fight. Very good. Nice work, enemies. Let's move on from that. Gerbs is a hippie confirmed. Yeah, no, I am. What is this wizard market? It's just a store. We just changed the name. I like Wheat Bix. Used to love Wheat Bix growing up as a New Zealander. I'm gonna deploy a defense drone here to help deal with the flak a little bit. It's a burst laser 2 and a flak 1, so I'm also gonna board on their weapons. They're on my sensors. That should take their weapons down, right? Pretty fast. Okay. Weapons are down. Their only crew left is on my ship, which is definitely the wrong ship for him to be on. Is he just gonna stay there? What's the plan? Okay. So that's what it looks like when I fight a Flak 1 Burst Laser 2, apparently. It looked a lot better than it usually does when I fight a Flak 1 Burst Laser 2 at this stage of the game. Just gonna leave the boarding party at the HP they're at. There's no store, right? So let's go, I'm just gonna double buffer it. It's gonna make us heal very quickly on jumps. It's gonna make it as unlikely as possible that we lose people to, like, getting a missile on our clone bay in an awkward situation or something like that. Hey, Tony Al. How you doing today? I think this is still too early to upgrade our cloning bay, by the way. I think it would be better to wait longer. It's a nebula dive, so it's pretty safe to take an extra jump here. They can, like, just barely hurt us, in theory. Okay. Or not. Gonna go one more into engines, maybe. Sure. Cloning bay, triple shields, boarding me. Just go there. Now we get the missile launcher on our clone bay through our defense drone. That's what happens now. Also, we can just leave. Let's just go. All right, next sector is going to be Zoltan homeworlds over NG homeworlds. Sounds fine. Why is there a guy on my... What? Okay. Slight mistakes? I think so. I'm doing well, Tony L. It looks an awful lot like, unless I screw up really badly, I might be able to get a 3-win streak going here. Unless I screw up really badly. It's always a possibility. Zoltan space, we're looking for empty non-nebula jumps to get the envoy quest. See what we can do. I'm gonna deploy the defense drone for the missile launcher again. Seems overly cautious, but that's okay. It's not unheard of for me to screw things up. Absolutely not. No, I have regularly screwed things up. I'm getting somewhat better at it though, and we have the like protections in place already to some extent. We already have a defense drone, shields 3, engines 5 to run away from scary stuff, clone bay 3. It doesn't even matter if we lose 2 crew, really. Like, would still be okay. We have 21 fuel, so we're not going to run out of fuel. We might run out of drone parts. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Not sure that this is the right ship to board. I wonder if we're gonna break like 50 for how many times the original 2 mantids die on this run. Keep looking for that envoy. Arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. So this is a pulsar fight, which means we just zerg them and they die. Okay, nice. They have very, very, very limited weaponry as well, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about. Our shields go down here is sort of... Oh, fuck, they have a med bay. I didn't notice that. Okay, let's take out their weapons. And these two. We have to run. Let's run. Okay, yeah. Didn't see that they had a medbay there. Whew. Pulsar is one of the only things left that can realistically kill us, so losing the ship killing rewards there to just get the fuck out is not bad at all, in my opinion. Yeah, Cookie Power. Did I choose to become a Wizard of Love because the hat hides my hairline? I don't even wear the hat that often. I'm proud of my hairline. Not everybody gets to live long enough to have a hairline like me. It's a thing to celebrate. Imagine you were a crew on a spaceship. And like the captain buys a fancy new clone bay and then he says, okay, you're hurt, we're going to space you and you have to go die to suffocation. I don't see any issues with this. What's wrong with that? What are you trying to imply there's something wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that. Good fight. Good fight. Man, we're playing against, like, some very uninspiring ships. Maybe it's because, like, all I care about is their weapons. Because, like, 3 shields is actually quite a lot of shields for Sector 4. Maybe if I were playing a ship with weapons and having to punch through shields, I would have looked at that and been a little bit more intimidated. But, I mean, it really couldn't hurt us. What? That was a Zoltan Cruiser quest, but it's not here. Did they put it on the next sector? Hold on. Hold on. Did somebody actually read that? Because I didn't. Maybe I should have read it. Well, fuck me. 6 jumps to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 2 jumps before the market is the thing. Isn't drowning meant to be super peaceful? It did say next sector? Alright. I'm gonna save the Mantis ship from the Zoltans, because fuck the Zoltans. They don't have doors. Please kill them. The Mantis are so grateful that they only take 3/4 of the loot, leaving the rest to you. How civilized. Good. I'm pleased. This was a little bit scary. A little bit scary, but fortunately we're so strong that we were able to just kill them through their medbay there. Oh, it spawns in the next sector if the rebel fleet is close enough behind you. That's what it looks like. I thought it looked at how many jumps there were left in this sector. That's interesting. I didn't realize that that was how it was deciding. Still no cloaking. Lol. Still no cloaking. I'm gonna grab the backup battery so that we have higher chance of seeing cloaking in future stores. I'm gonna grab a slug crew as well, I think, so that we can see what's going on the enemy ship without having to bother with sensors. Let's go piloting on the slug and shields on the human, I guess. We'll over-repair hull again? No, we're fine. Will we, though? Yeah, we will. Okay, gotta get out now. Slugs! We got a faster than light jammer, which I guess is good. that stops ships from running away with our crew on board. No reason to hit up this market. We cannot afford cloaking, and that's the only thing that we're buying. Backup DNA, maybe. Okay, this is a little bit faster to do with a boarding drone, maybe. Do you want to deploy the boarding drone? Let's deploy the boarding drone. Let's use a drone part to defend the experience of our crew a little. Okay, I think we're gonna speed the game up again. As we watch our boarding drones slap their weapons for a very, very, very long time. Very, very, very long time. What do you think his name is? Does every boarding drone have the same name? Because they all look the same. Like if one boarding drone gets destroyed and then you deploy a new one, is it the same boarding drone? Or is it a different... If you can make a new one at will, why don't you just send two? Like at once? These seem like reasonable questions to me. How big is the experience loss for death? It's, you lose 1 combat experience. So given that I want these guys to be at max combat experience as they jump, it's sort of relevant. My humans don't have much combat experience. You can't send 2 because of digital rights management. Oh, of course. You guys can't hurt us. That's a combat 2, so actually they can. They have doors? No, it's just a combat 1. They can't hurt us. Alright. This would be an appropriate time to train stations for my shipside crew. I don't think we need to. How do we deal with the medbay this time? Because they have doors this time, so it's actually sort of difficult. Well, we kill one of them like this, yeah? One of them's not going to be able to get into the medbay. And then there are 2 left. And we'll have to work that out. See if we can take the drones down. No. Okay. Anyway, while this is going on, my shipside crew is training evasion shields and engines, so we can take a little while. Dolan's already up to piloting 1 and a bit. Genius. Let's try to get their drones down properly. I think we should be able to do that this fight. Here, actually, we can just like be slapping it now. We didn't even turn this one off yet. Want to turn their drones off and keep them turned off. God, fuck. And I keep those guys busy so they can't repair the drones as well as they can. Crew teleporter upgrades would be good. Ah, what is fucking happening? Oh my god. Okay, stop attacking them. Good, that's the one. Yeah, I remembered that we had like another 3 crew, so using those guys made it a bit easier. 33 scrap at the moment. Can we blame JC for when things go wrong? I don't... Who else would you blame? What's the alternative? Let me know what the alternative is and I'll decide. Let's attack the slaver scum. No doors on these guys. Could have gone better. Okay. Can't we just blame everyone? Can't everyone just be equally to blame? Got an NG controlled sector next. This has been such a smooth run. All these easy sectors. Wow, that quest's a long way away. Alright. We gotta find stores and buy cloaking. That's our big thing right now. 4 mantis. Let's kill the one who boards. Do you have a missile launcher? Oh, hello. Okay. Nice defense drone. Whew. We want to board there. That one. Send these 2 there. Okay, closer fight against 4 mantids. The station hails you. Gratitude. Expected probability of defeat without assistance. 86.2%. These guys are noobs. I could have crushed that ship with no problems. We have a quest marker to go check out, and that'll be a really nice drop. If ever to be found in doubt, blame JC. That's in my life handbook. I feel like that's in most of the like sacred works in the world too. I feel like I read that in some Buddhist holy texts. Texts. 2 jumps for that. We want to get it if it's a store. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Here. I can't get it and the quest if it's a store, right? 2, 3, 4. Well, I can't get all the stores. Let's just go to this one then. That's fine. The Buddhist texts. Wow. How is it possible? Let's grab a hull repair drone. Just have that around in case we need it. Sell the Hermes missiles because they're lame. Buy a few more drone parts just in case. Looks good. Got some pirates. The ship doesn't do so great against boarding. Are they going to get to shoot a missile before they're dead? No. Alright. Let's destroy ship and salvage. I actually want to delay fleet by a jump, because we want to use that reward to increase our chance of finding the other market, while also getting this quest beacon. Ion intruder drone. I've never deployed an ion intruder drone before. Pirates! At a pulsar. We just killed him. Unfortunately, we cannot safely clone our crew here, so we are jumping with lower health than usual. If we tried to clone our crew and then the pulsar turned our clone bay off, it would not be the best. Would not be the best. Not gonna grab hacking. With this ship, we already have 7 systems, so our last system sort of wants to be cloaking. I wonder if that could be the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may end up having to dive. Can we dive without cloaking? Yeah, I'm sure we can. Looks like we're going to be diving in order to get this store. You'd be meaning to ask, is Zoltan's suicide bombing worth it? It's not worth it. Certainly not worth it. Alright, cloaking. Sell this guy. Buy some more of these. I don't know. We're quickly running out of things that are relevant. Go for shields 4 next, I guess. Do ion drones hit friendlies? Hey, great sword of victory. How you doing? I would like plus crew or plus engine. I would like plus crew. Welcome, Smith. Okay. Would Kusi or Lombard like to escape from the dying over and over? I think we'll do it this way. We want to check the distress beacon. More than the exit beacon, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. It was a trap. I'm like mostly unsurprised. Just cloak the burst laser 2 and we should be fine. Wait, there's so many of you. What's that all about? Okay, how do we do this? Well, we have 45% evasion, so I guess, like, we do it however the hell we want. Let's do it like this. This seems like a fun way to do it. Takes a surprisingly long amount of time to take down a fully powered weapon system, huh? Okay, we're just gonna stand under oxygen with people until they're dead. Killed an NG. I missed Door Guy. I did. Door Guy managed to sneak his way out of duty for a second there. Even better, I had a family member's friend pass away the other day, which sucks, but you're still here. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear it. Hope you're doing alright. Great sort of victory. Okay, that was a bit of a slog, but we made it. Just gonna stay on low health. This is a free jump, and then by the next jump we'll basically be full health again. We will hail them. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. See what we got. We got a Zoltan shield. That's like several times in a row. Awesome. So we have a Zoltan shield. Ship's very, very strong. I could have upgraded cloaking, I guess, for this. Ooh, I took the cloaking out. These guys back in case that ASB hits something nasty. Nice buffers. Alright, we'll go NG controlled again. Sure, why not? This continues to go very well for us. That could have been bad if I hadn't pulled the crew back. Not sure they really had any right to be over there where they were anyway. Sector 6 NG controlled sector. We're gonna level cloaking a couple of times. So we can stay cloaked for a really long time while we're getting shot at. Shields 4 next. Just zoom on through this run. Good night, Cookie Power. Sleep well. Let's booby trap this cache. Delay the fleet by a couple of jumps. I'm sort of looking for stores, but I don't really know why. We're going to take the weapon and any spare scrap and ion bomb. Can actually turn that online. You can turn that online and use it on their medbay. Hey, that's very useful. NG crew. Have your NG crew member negotiate with the NG ship. Lose one NG crew member. Fight a ship with high defense. Alright. We must destroy our ship to prevent the virus from escaping. I guess that's the end of the run. We're going to destroy our ship for the greater good. Klutzen is gone. Goodbye, Klutzen. Klutzkin. I'm cloaking so they don't get to hack us, because that would be rude. Alright, so from this event we get a full level NG as a reward. The virus. We lose our Klutzkin or whoever he was, but that is made up for. It's not actually very relevant. He was already, I believe, max engines, and he's just going to stand on engines. It increases his repair speed slightly. Also, we got rewards from the fight, yeah? So it's like fine. I don't know. The ultimate NG warrior, it's true. He does have level 2 weapons. I guess that's something I didn't really consider. Shouldn't need to even deploy a defense drone against this. Now that we have Zoltan shields, the missile launcher is gonna just hit those. Good fight. Apparently our boarding drone has an interaction with giant alien spiders. I didn't know that. Have fun out there, Frank. You launch the drone and it crashes through their hull, leaving a huge breach. You watch as the drone tears through the creatures while debris and dead bodies fly out of the breach. The owners of the station are less than effusive when they thank you and offer only a meager payment. Maybe it's a good time to leave. Good work, Frank. Frank comes back. He's sort of like confused. Did I do something wrong? Just free stuff. I love free stuff. Thank you. This ship is a monster. This is a very, very strong ship, yeah. We've participated in several Zoltan studies this run. Making a living having experiments done on us. Your very first run of FTL, Giant Alien Spiders was your first jump and you lost crew and fell in love instantly. It certainly attracts a particular sort of person, doesn't it? This game. Okay. Let's get rid of the boarding drone. Well, do we leave him in cargo? He's done so well so far. I like that I have a Zoltan shield and a Zoltan shield bypass. It just makes me sort of happy. That's fine. I do want to get shields 4 at some point. It's just like I'm struggling to care enough to actually spend the scrap on them. There always seems to be something else I could spend scrap on instead. Oh, this would have been a perfect time to use the ion bomb. If only I'd thought of it. Attempted to contact the Engie. The Engie station was stripped bare. More Engies. Boarding drone equals possible blue options. I don't think any of them matter, though. But, I mean, you're right. But, I don't know. We'll find out what the blue options are, yeah? Should be fun. Ooh, Flak 1. Is it too late to become a weapons ship? Maybe we should kill them with fire beams. I think it is probably, yes, too late to become a weapons ship. Let's grab a heal bomb. No. Yes, maybe. No. Maybe? You know what? Sure. Let's grab a heal bomb. What does the ion bomb actually do? Can target your own ship. Stun chance is low. Fire drone helps against the rebel flagship. We are completely fine against the rebel flagship. We are not worried about the rebel flagship right now. We'll be all right. Wait, how does this work? Well, apparently. Johnson! Should we ditch one of the crew? The human crew, maybe? Kusi. Kusi, you've been doing so well. He really has been doing well. I have no complaints about Kusi's performance. It's just he's a human, and humans, we do not abide humans. I'm pretty sure you can only bring back 4 here, yeah. The Rebels stronghold. Are you kidding me? Alright. What an incredible run this has been. So we're looking for the prototype Rebel flagship. That's the special thing in the Rebel stronghold. We'll get a training run, if you will. Secret Federation outpost. It's just full of dead bodies and stuff, though. It's sort of gross, so we don't really want to spend much more time there. These guys are trying to get away. Not very well. Good. 186 scrap is enough for shields 4, if we so desire. I think we do. Just a fun thing to have. It's gonna drop a burst laser 2 and a pre-igniter? Can it do that? Drop both? Wow. Oh god, I don't have a boarding drone anymore. I think I'm gonna just run from this fight. Well, we can kill it, right? We should probably kill it. It'll be nice to kill it. We'll get to, like, enjoy our triumph. Our eventual triumph. our very eventual triumph. This doesn't really seem worth doing. Okay, I changed my mind. We're gonna run from this fight. If only we had the boarding drone on the bar. I mean, we still have it. It's just in storage right now. Silly me. Look at that NG slapping our doors. I just noticed I have a backup battery. Gonna get a little bit of extra power, maybe. All right. It's a market, which I don't care much about. It's fairly unlikely that we actually find the prototype flagship. There are so many empty jumps here. Hopefully we will. Wait, our NG like went all Rambo and killed our stuff while we were trying to get away there. I'm just gonna jump again. Wish we could hot swap drones. Feel like drones need the extra help because of how specific they are in function. It definitely is a bigger deal when you only have 2 drone slots on your bar, right? Like, I never really feel like that's an issue. What's going on? Why is... Oh, you have to like... Yeah, I see. Okay. I never really feel like that's an issue when I have 3 drones available on my bar. Wow. This is fun. Yeah, big fan. Okay. I'm gonna... No, I'm not. I don't know. I think we're just running. Presumably we're just running here. What sector is this with no shield drone still? There's one particular type of auto drone which doesn't automatically have shields, and we happen to run into it right there. I mean, I could kill this D&Ds in 40 minutes. Feel like I'm okay with giving that a pass. Need this. Oh my god. That said it was an automated drone, didn't it? I'm sure it did. Good sector so far. Hey, the Gingerhead Man! Thanks very much for the sub. Agbo Mosho to you as well. Much appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the run today. – 105% evasion. Okay, something we can kill. I thought we had been doomed to backwater assignments. This is my chance to get back in Command's good graces. Charge the... He doesn't have a med bay. Oh no. Ooh, an anti-personnel drone though. Ion pulse. Ooh.
3 or 4 times.
Okay.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Give me 1 second, Gingerhead Man. Give me 1 second. Wow, it didn't hit our clone bay. No more life science remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. Alright. Let's give this the attention it deserves. Thanks for the host, Sephram. Has Sephram been playing FTL lately? Gingerhead Man donated $50 and asks if I could please describe the difference between wizards, magus, I believe magi would be the plural of magus, warlocks, necromancers, and spell slingers. It's a big question. very big question. I wonder what, like, the simplest way. It depends if you're pronouncing magus in the Latin or the, like, English, whether or not you give it a soft G. God, that's a big question. Can I get help from chat on that one? I mean, I feel like Necromancer's very unique. Wizards, Magus, Warlocks, Necromancers, and Spellslingers. The Necromancer is obviously the weird dude who likes fiddling with corpses. We don't really associate much with Necromancers, in my school of wizardry at least. But you know, we're open to all things. If you yourself are a Necromancer, I don't want you to feel bad. I just want you to realize you're a little bit creepy. The Magus is sort of, in my experience as a wizard, the Magus is all magic. It's like, you know how there are cyclists who dress nice and enjoy cycling? And then there are the cyclists who have the special gear, which like gets their sweat away from their skin and cuts through the air particularly nicely. That's the Magus of magic. Not great to talk to at parties, just generally fairly antisocial, don't keep up with current events much. You will find these guys either like in their workshops learning new spells, perfecting their craft, or in the arena doing battle off into the death. Just oddballs, really. Just oddballs. Warlocks are a little bit more attuned to the outdoors. They're like the Pacific Northwest of magic. Spells with ingredients on occasion, something that's weird to me as a wizard. Do pretty well with the ladies, Warlocks. Better than most magic users. Spellslingers, that would be your typical, like if you've ever been to a children's party and somebody has done magic at it, that's probably a spellslinger. They're sort of, we don't think much about spellslingers. We don't really give them much credit. Technically magical, but not much. And then wizards, I mean, I'm a wizard, and I feel like that's all there is needed to be said about that. Anyway, I hope that was a detailed enough response to you. It's a really fun question. Thanks again for the donation. And thanks so much for the sub. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Necromancers saved Warcrime's kingdom from a particularly bad famine once. Everyone that starves to death goes to work in the fields. I mean, you know, all magic users can have their uses. Just some of them are better at parties than others. That's all I'm saying. Let's intervene to defend the outpost. No medbay? We just have to cloak the big laser. We don't even have to cloak the big laser, honestly. Like, we can just, like, go get a drink right now, probably. Let's see how close it gets to dealing damage to us when it fires. Oh, never mind. 100 scrap or so. Nice rewards. Okay, so we're ready to deploy both defense drones if we get a fight where it is required. I should upgrade the crew teleporter. That's sort of important. I don't really understand how we haven't done that yet. I'm gonna keep my distance and wait for the faster than light drives to charge, because fuck automated drones. We could have killed every single one of these. 5 fights, 6 fights now. We can absolutely kill this. It's just like, no. I'm not going to spend my time doing that right now. So, another enjoyable fight. What sort of opinion do I have on the spell sword and the battle mage? I mean, you know what they say, if you can't do, teach, and then if you find that you can't teach it either, become a spell sword or a battle mage. We did not successfully find the prototype flagship, but I feel like we'll probably be alright. The hedge mages aren't real, that's just that one HBO series. Showtime series? I don't even know. The last stand. Hey, Scardy Bob, how you doing? You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Suddenly, behind Admiral Tully, 3 mantis teleport in and begin tearing him apart. As you hear his screams, the comm frequency statics and fades. We are alone. Alright, Mr. Rebel Flagship, where you at? Got a little way to go. You know what I'd love? A ship that wasn't an automated drone. I'd love to be able to upgrade the crew teleporter. If nothing else, it would be great to get to upgrade the crew teleporter. This means we're jumping into this fight with cloaking on cooldown. No! Please don't kill my crew teleporter. You're gonna kill my crew teleporter. The green screen is becoming opaque. The sun! The sun! No! Oh God. Alright, I may maybe disappearing a little bit here. I don't know, OBS has been having trouble with my green screen of late for some reason. I'm not sure I understand. I'm not sure I understand what that question is, Sarai. Okay, we have a fight that we can win in under 15 minutes. This is everything that I've ever wanted. Let's upgrade our crew teleporter. Our piloting would be nice to have a buffer on. Our oxygen would be sort of nice to have a buffer on, I guess. Guess. As a lesbian, what kind of caster path should you take? I've never been a lesbian before. Are you asking which one will let you meet woman? In a better way? Probably cleric would introduce you to more women. Okay, let's charge the ion bomb. Wow, we just like died. Ouch. Okay, let's get those borders on full health and try this again. What just happened? There are guys on my ship. Okay, we're gonna jump. I think. It's a lot of drones they have. Prepare to fight the rebel ship. No doors this time. Our ion bomb is charged. Oh, they do have doors. They have like lots of doors. No drone. That's a drone. Good. It has been a little while since we like just won a fight. Let's turn our oxygen on fully and get this repaired. Maybe you should just eschew casting altogether for levels in Barbarian. I think you gotta do you. That's all there is to it, right? Do what feels best. 73 scrap. We're about to hit phase 1 of the flagship. Plenty of time remaining. Cool. Level 3 teleporter seems like the thing to do. We're gonna have to jump if our teleporter gets hacked, quite likely. Hopefully that won't happen. Oh, we actually want the defense drones now. Didn't think about that. Probably go like that to deploy them. Alright, our crew is not going to be fully healed as we go into this fight. feel like that's fine. I think that's fine. Might not be fully optimal, but I think it's okay. This is it. The Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. So we have a Zoltan shield. We have all sorts of stuff. Should be good. He once tried to kill the flagship with only the Federation beam. Failed at phase 3. You're trying to meet girls so you can stop doing you. I see what you did there. I think we're set up right. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a slog. That's sort of just how this goes, though. We take out the weapons that they're unable to repair ever first. They still haven't actually managed to hack us. They hacked our shields. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I think we have to jump away. Maybe. Maybe not. Ow. Could have cloaked that. Okay, let's teleport into the med bay with these guys. I feel like this was more under control the last time I did it. Okay. Because of the shield sack, yeah. Shield sack is scary. Okay, I'm gonna jump away. It's just a pretty gross hack for us. Triple ion is the most threatening weapon in your opinion? Maybe. Maybe. Is a guy named Jorlak? Like the Diablo guy? Huh. Okay. So this time we need to not get our shields hacked, and we need to be a little bit more savvy about using the ion bomb. Why jump into the med bay? Oh, I have a heal bomb too. Yeah. Okay, I only have 8 missiles though. The reason that we jump into the med bay is to just get it clogged up with all of our shitty guys so that nobody can go heal in it. Okay, let's grab another weapons power and the rest of the reactor. Grab that. It's enough for the drones. We have the backup battery available. Alright, 2 turns until the base is destroyed. Take 2. Hacked our drones. I'm okay with that. It's a little bit irritating, but worse things have certainly happened. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit differently. We're gonna just try to ion bomb their med bay this time. We have 8 bombs. Nice defense droning. Wow. That was pretty solid. I should have hull repaired fully before this fight too. Nice hit. Missed with the heal bomb, but I think it's fine. Good misses from them. We're at 21 drone parts still, which is tons. We have cloaking for the next missiles. So the goal here is to kill all of their crew. And then we'll work the rest out from there. Can we pull their pilot? Another nice hit. Okay. With all of the crew dead, an advanced AI system takes control. So the advanced AI is going to be healing their stuff. We need to get a guy on each of the weapons, get these missiles dead, get that stuff worked out. We have cloaking for the next missile. Everybody's here. Almost. Just Dolan left to join. Dolan was always a little bit, you know, slow socially. He's done great, don't get me wrong. He's done great. Oh, we've killed their oxygen. That's not really a thing that we want to do, because our guys have to breathe oxygen. Their oxygen repairs quickly, though. So the advanced AI, like, mans all of their systems and automatically repairs them, which is useful, because we're trying to slap the ship to death. So the fact that the stuff we're slapping keeps on repairing makes that a little bit easier for us. I want everybody to avert their eyes briefly. Just look outside for a second. Outside's so beautiful. Such a lovely day today. Tuesday. Tuesdays are always great. Just I don't know, like the sun is starting to wind its way down out of the zenith of its orbit. The trees are happy. There's a light breeze blowing. Some clouds in the sky, but not the depressing sort of clouds, the pretty sort of clouds. It's just a really beautiful day. It's the time of year where like the birds are still out and about. You see the squirrels getting ready for winter, scavenging for the rest of their food. It's just a great time to be alive, like all of my crew are. Every single one of my crew members is alive, and none of them died there. All right. It's dark outside. I'm sorry, SG. We want to wait. Also, I have a hull repair drone. Ooh. I think it's mandatory. I think that the boarding drone has to kill the flagship for us. Yeah, let's get that boarding drone on the bar. The defense drone did great, but its time has come. Oh no. Alright, so we'll have to... Man, that thing costs 3 power, huh? That's an interesting estimation of its value. Okay. Very good. We want to wait for the flagship to come back to us so that on phase 3 we can run at it. And off we go. Wait, the boarding drone just got shot down by their defense drone. If only there had been some way to see this coming. Nice surge timing for us. We were able to cloak the missiles there as well. Okay, so now it's just a matter of chilling out, killing some stuff. Once these drones are dead, we can actually get the boarding drone online. Soon, maybe? Yes? No? Just waiting for the defense drone to break. Hello? Please? Hello? There we go. Alright, if it hits their oxygen, it'll be incredible. That's too bad. It's just too bad. Lots and lots of beam drones in that drone loadout. I don't think that they even get through our shields if we don't cloak. Don't the clones remember what happened the last time? Gonna go with no. Whoa, that's a Jarvis! I like that Jarvis emote. Thank you for sharing that with us. The world needs more Jarvis. Oh no, the boarding drone's going after their oxygen now. Boarding drone, no! No, don't do this, we need that to breathe! Silly guy. Alright. I want you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Breathe in. Oh my god, another drown. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to picture a beautiful waterfall. And the waterfall cascades over the gorgeous mossy rocks and down into a beautiful pond where all of my crew are alive and swimming joyously. None of them have suffered in any way. And as they swim, they enjoy their lives and bond together. The slug is weird, nobody likes him as much. But the other crew really get along. The mantids are eating the fish in the pond. The humans are doing their weird human stuff. And all of them are alive. Every single one of them. Flagship Phase 3! So this time we have to worry about their mind control. Sinister, I know. Boarding drone doesn't have to worry about mind control though. We took no damage on that last fight. Cool. So when we board, one of our guys is gonna get mind controlled. Does this like... Does it get through the Zoltan shield or does it just explode? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, it was a good try. Okay. Overall, I would say that was an A+ boarding drone experience. Would board again. Our backup battery is down. Starting to feel a little bit concerned here. We don't have cloaking up for this. Ouch. It's looking rough. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's not looking great. But maybe, just maybe. Oh, poor Slug, man. He's like stuck there all by himself. The next power surge recharges their Zoltan shield, so we don't have to worry about cloaking that one. Slug's almost done repairing our engines. I'll let you guys know when he finishes. Pretty much finished now, I think. Yes, no, maybe. He's close. Almost. Yeah, he's in the mail. Just another couple of seconds. Just doling, getting his repair on. I'm gonna try to board again. It was not very effective. Put him in piloting? No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, you're right. There we go. Oh, we could use the boarding drone here, I guess, to get a little bit of extra damage. I think Frank's almost through. He's calling out updates for us as this happens. I'm almost there. I'm pretty sure I'll get through next time. Here he goes. Ooh, maybe we could have like blocked one of the plasma shots with him if we got really fancy there. All right. It's D&D time, I believe. But there you have it. That's 3 wins in a row. The Mantis Believe has brought it home for us. Did we take any damage? Yeah, we took some damage in phase 3 there, huh?